It was a bad year for freedom, most notably in powerful countries like Iran, where students and others protesting what they called the rigged election of President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad were put down with force. The government barred foreign journalists from covering anti-government rallies and slowed internet services used by protesters to spread the word. Arch Puddington is the author of the annual survey on global freedom issued by Freedom House.
For 2009, the news wasn't particularly good. This was our fourth consecutive year in which, by our barometer, freedom has declined, and it declined by a rather substantial amount.
The Middle East remained the most repressive region in the world, according to the report, with 88% of people there living in societies called not free. But there were some surprises. Iraq's rating improved slightly due to competitive regional elections, and Jordan's rating slipped.
Jordan's really, in many respects, been quite a disappointment. What we have seen is the accumulation of more and more centralized power in the king's hand and in the hands of his group, his clique.
Several African countries ranked in the worst category, but there were surprises here too. While Kenya's rating went down, Zimbabwe's went up, despite Robert Mugabe's much criticized presidency.
Zimbabwe also is a good reminder of why elections are so important, because really it was the fact that you had elections in Zimbabwe, that Mugabe stole those elections, that this in turn generated civil resistance inside Zimbabwe and more criticism and opprobrium from the outside world.
Zimbabwe now has a national unity government with an opposition leader as prime minister. Asia showed widespread gains with democratic elections in India, Indonesia, and Japan. The Maldives was named an electoral democracy for the first time, but the report says oppression in Burma, North Korea, and the Chinese-controlled territory of Tibet showed no signs of abating.
Every measurement that we use to determine a free society, Tibet is right at the bottom.
Other notable news from the report: Kosovo's rating improved following parliamentary elections, but Switzerland was downgraded because voters approved a ban on the construction of minarets. Overall, the report says the number of free countries remains steady at 89, while those called not free rose by 5 to 47. Laurel, Bowman, VOA News, Washington.